Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Z Factor, where we are finding things in the wrecked ship and crumble blocks which do us absolutely no good at this point in time. So anyway, I am still looking for what I'm presuming to be gravity suit, and that's crumbly. Crumble blocks in this hack are a little strange. There's a lot of them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on how you use them, just like pretty much anything. Well, let's see if we can... Nope. Apparently, I can't run across it with this suit, so... If that's not a hint for gravity, I don't know what is. Oh, goodness. What's over here anyway? I will discover this. Get out of my way. Oh, jeez. And there's pretty much nothing here. I should have already known that. Hence the crumble blocks and the spikes. Yes, that's kind of a hint. You need to go on top of the crumble blocks. Although a little reverse psychology in this hack is probably in play somewhere. Alright, well, it's not over here, so back through Wormridge room. And good grief. At least these things are good for health items and stuff, because I could use some supers too. So you never want to run out of those. Or they cannot drop any supers whatsoever, which is... Yay, that's... Thank you. I got one at least. Ouch. Oh, good grief. I'm out of there. So let's see how much more of this place we've got to explore. And actually, I think I can grab this now. Power's back on, so map station. What do we have here? This is... I appear to have already been through the bulk of it. At least it's visible. This is certainly fun. Okay. So the map didn't really reveal much. But that's okay. I have the map now. The map stations are generally, I think, underused for large hacks and overused for small hacks. Map stations for small hacks really aren't that necessary unless you have this really puzzle / exploration based small hack where it's like Z Factor and you can't find out where to go. A map would be useful if it shows, you know, like in here, you need to get to Kraid. Here's Kraid, you just have to figure out how to get to that point. Alright, let's go back through here. But in large hacks, the maps are very useful because they get stuck on walls, because they allow you to see a larger area. And if done right, you'll have these little rooms that are visible on the map that you can't really see, you stupid fish. You're not supposed to be in my way. Let's try this again. So yeah. Map stations are useful. But in small hacks, you're almost... I would say it's almost better not to use one, and that did not work either. Actually, I'm going to use this fish. If I can do it. Oh, hey, I did do it. And then I jumped off like an idiot. There we go. That's much better. So anyway, there's pretty much nothing down here from what the map told me, except for the thing to the right, which is... I don't even know. That's confusing. So I'm going to go... Oh, darn. I was hoping there was something there. Ouch. That's not fair. You shouldn't attack me. Oh, great. Are you serious? Why are... These guys and treadmills and spikes and a pit are not fun. Let's see if we can get a shine spark charged with this treadmill. Which does not seem to be happening very well because this block place right there. Ow. Why? And there's an atomic right in my way. Oh, why would you do this? I'll tell you right now, that would be so much easier with grapple beam blocks instead of treadmill platform jumping. Grapple beam blocks would have made that much, much easier. So, I guess... Ouch. Spikes, yay. Now, spikes are interesting because there's really two lines of... Well, I guess maybe a little more. I'll just go over spikes a little bit, I guess. Spikes, either people complain about their usage because there's a lot, which having a lot of spikes is not necessarily a bad thing. The issue with spikes, that I imagine most people have, is when they're placed in like some of the ridiculously hard hacks. Like where they're in your way. If you don't jump through a door, you're gonna touch them. You've got a one block area, safe spot to land and all that kind of stuff. And it's constantly like that. Spikes in that sense, you know, that's overdoing it. That's going to the point where I don't want to bomb this thing. That's too much. Now Z Factor has had a lot of spikes, but I haven't really minded them so much because they're in smart places. And why am I on grapple beam? Grapple beam. That is not going to help against this thing. Straight, get over here. Thank you. Back over here. Don't. Oh, well, thank you. That actually helped. Okay, well. Helpful enemy 101. Push Samus over the pit that would be a pain to get across again. Oh, this is that crumble thing. Get here. Get over here. Yeah. That's just a crumble thing. I was just there. I don't want him back there. Not without gravity. So anyway, spikes are not bad in themselves. They're actually, I think, quite good. In situations, you just have to be smart with how you use them. You just can't, you know, I want to make it hard, so I'm going to put spikes everywhere. If that's your thought, don't, because that's not very fun to play at all. Are you really supposed to do this? Okay. I don't know if you're really supposed to infinite bomb jump. Ouch. Up that or not. I've been over here. This is that... There was a missile or something. I think it was a missile. What is this? No. And absolutely nothing there. Probably already checked that. Well, did I miss anything in here? Ah. Besides key hunters, which at least it drops me a super, unlike those worms. Yeah, because there was a missile in here. It was like somewhere in the ground. I heard that beam hit something. Stop attacking me, thing. My beam is hitting something. And for wave beam, that's unusual to hear that sound. There is something over here. Oh, hey, there's something here. What do we have? Oh. A super missile gate I can't open. Oh. So, this and that other thing are probably connected somehow. How, I do not know, but there's that. Maybe it might be useful later, who knows? Ouch. Didn't want to be sparkled by that thing. Sparkled. Electrocuted, I should say. And I just ran into it. That was brilliant. Nothing with any of those lights, apparently. Okay. Let's... I guess I can go this way. It's like a shortcut. Only for one direction. Is there anything with this? Apparently not. I kind of want to test this stuff out now. Because there's... Obviously, I'm in the wall. Thanks. I needed that. There's obviously something with that room. And I'm not going up that way because of crumble blocks. Oh well. I'm sure if it's important, I'll find it. So I guess I need to be going back over to wherever that thing was. These guys can give me some health. Where? There you are. Just like that. Oh, let's see. More atomics, treadmills, electrocution things. And the spike wall appears to be real. No, a solid spike wall like that is... I don't want to say a good way, but it is a way to hide an item, I guess, really well, because who's going to jump into a wall of spikes to test whether it's real? You can have fake spikes. Do that stuff. And yes, there... I hear the door open up. Whatever's... Oh, hey. Oh gosh, that whole ceiling's... Well, this is... interesting. An energy tank. That is definitely... a good thing. What is this mossy spot? Absolutely nothing, that's what it is. Hi. Dude. So, that's another energy tank, so if you're struggling with energy, definitely grab that thing. Yes, we don't want you here. Don't want you there either. Oh, hi there. I don't want you around either. Oh. Come on, get over here. Thank you. Get that guy out of there. Run away from them from killing me. And run into spikes again. That's like the third or fourth time I've ran into those spikes. Okay, which way did I go? That is a good question. Oh yeah. I already kind of had one because of the energy tank, but that works. I guess I want to go back through here, I think, to get back to where I was. I need to get into there is what I need to do, but I do not have a gravity suit to cross the crumble bridge to get to there. And that door's locked. And that one is not locked. No, hi. Ouch. Okay, yeah. Meridia. I'm going to take it. I need gravity suit for that. So pretty much gravity suit would get me across Crumble Bridge, would get me to elevator to Meridia, which would let me explore water area from this side. Now that's interesting with Meridia in the original game, because it has two entrances. 3 if you can Green Gate glitch, but I mean 2 like official entrances. Actually, it's even more than 3 if you Green Gate glitch. Maybe it's 4. Oh well. But anyway, there's 2 official entrances into Meridia. One of them I never use ever. This was just a big circle. I needed to go up. What am I thinking? Talking about Meridia and getting myself confused. Unless those elevator maps weren't filled in. No, apparently I can't jump up there anyway. Oh well. It's worth a try. But yeah, there's 2 entrances to Meridia. The Noob Tube, which you power bomb and Redburn Star to get into. That's the way I always use. And then you have the, I guess, what I would call the back entrance from the wreck ship. Where if you know where the energy tank in the wreck ship is, the back entrance is pretty much right there. Of course, the wreck ship isn't very big in the original anyway. And I forgot about this. You know, this little thingy-majigger, this conduit, is very weird looking. And I just failed at jumping. I like that it's kind of like a cutout of the ship so you can see inside though. I don't know if that's the effect it was going for, but that's what I've got out of it. So to finish the meridia thing, which I've been on about for a while, there's the two entrances, the tube and the back entrance to the wrecked ship. I never use the back entrance because there's really no reason to. There's no items there. It's a longer route. But, like, for those who don't know about the tube, back entrance may help. That way you at least get into Meridia, but I'm still not sure you can actually finish Meridia from that side. Yeah, let's get down there. I want to check something. And so that is something I like to see in hacks. It's where you have multiple entrances to the same area. Now, a hack like Searching for Items did that with Norfair. You've got east and west, basically. You get into west, I believe it is, early. Maybe it's east. You get into one of the two early to collect some stuff you need, and then from there you'll eventually get to the other side where Ridley is. But those two in that are separate entities. And I think what's nicer is if you have an area like that. Well, I guess this is just something I've done personally. I don't know if it's nicer or whatever. And there's... it is worth a look. You know, boss rooms are actually a good place to hide things, because, oh hey, there's a boss in there. There's not going to be anything else in there. I just defeated a boss. There's no point in going back into a new room state. Okay, ouch. Let's just... I have power bombs. And they didn't do anything, so... yay. Alright, so back down here, I guess. Yes, one thing I have done is I've got elevators, multiple elevators into the same area. But each of those areas is independent of each other. You can only get to them through that one connection. At least how it stands now. Okay. Now what do we've got? Blue thing beneath me, and those are spikes. Those are quite real spikes. And it does not appear to be anything in the pipes. Ouch, that's a real spike. I didn't quite mean to touch that, but oh well. And absolutely nothing. So yeah, you can have the multiple connections to a single area and then have all those areas independent of each other, where there's no connections between them. You can go another way where there are connections between the areas. There's just multiple entrances, and then you can do the multiple entrances. There are connections between the areas, but you can only get to them after you have a certain item or defeat a boss from the one other section that you had to get to from a different elevator or door or whatever you have. No. Yeah, I got that. I guess I'm going back through this thing because right now, maybe there is a way into the other room. Get back here, crab. Keep my pickups fuller. And apparently there's nothing there. It's worth checking anyway. So yeah, there is a whole lot of stuff you can do when you make a hack. There's a whole lot of different ways you can go, a lot of different things you can do, and that's really what makes playing all of these interesting, is because you're not quite going to get the same thing every time. It's going to be different. And there's, like, even if you make a hack and you make another hack and they're both very similar, you may pull off some ideas you had the first time around much better in the second one, which make it different again. So yeah, there's a whole lot of interesting things you can do. And I never quite understood that. You could spin around these Ripper guys while grappled to them, but you'll take damage from them, because there's a point where Samus' hitbox and the Ripper's hitbox will meet. And oh, good. That wasn't so bad this time. Alright, let's get back up here, because there's something hiding somewhere. And there's worms. Okay. Ouch. Clear the sky of raining worms. There's this thing again. Oh, hey. That's fake. That is so fake. Oh. Trying to trick me. What do we have up here? This could be interesting. Oh, little thingamajigger. Robot dude. What kind of... No, like Super Metroid, the wreck ship is just supposed to be a wreck ship from something or other. Maybe it's from the Galactic Federation, maybe it's not. You know, maybe it's the Chozo. What purpose did these droids serve? So robots. I don't really think they have much of serve much of a purpose on board the ship. I don't know. And this looks very familiar. And that's because it is. Let me check something. I'm still not entirely trusting of this thing. Yeah, I guess there's nothing there. Okay. Get in the hand. So we actually have a Chozo statue thingy. This statue in particular does not get... You know, actually I take that... Thanks, electric thing. Just damage me while I can't do anything. That's actually maybe something I need to look into. I'm not sure if there's a hack that uses one statue but not the other statue. Because I want to say the Norfair statue is used more, but I'm having a hard time thinking of what hack would have used the Norfair statue that doesn't use the wreck ship statue. I don't know, maybe Ice Metal. I'm pretty sure Ice Metal has the Norfair statue, because I think there were some bugs with it at one point. Well, Ice Metal uninstall, I should say. Ouch. Good grief. I went up here. And that was worthless. So yeah, I am not sure. Oh hey, look at that gravity suit. So, brand new item. And it's a suit. And I'm out here now. I want to get back in here so I can go in the crumble bridge thing. Get into Meridia and find out what's all that about. That's not a bad size for a wreck ship. Even though it's probably not all explored or visible. Something I really want to see in a hack someday is a new suit where you have, or a third suit I guess I should say. Would like to see a third suit pop up in a hack somewhere. What it would do, what it would be used for, who knows. But it would be neat to see. I can get this thing. So, another missile collected. Draining the wreck ship of items now. And actually, I think this would be a good time to stop. So, we will see you for the next video when wherever, whatever that is. So thanks for watching, and we will see you for that.